What is efficient learning and how do we need to learn in order to form lasting practical skills? How do we cross that line between simply knowing a lot about piano and actually being able to play beautifully and brilliantly? Keep watching to find out. Hi everyone, this is Ilinka Vartik, founder of PianoCareerAcademy.com, where I help you to find mastery, brilliance and fulfillment in your playing through the secrets of the Russian piano school. Today I want to share with you a special video that I initially recorded for our members, but because it had such a big impact and because the topic it addresses can be truly transformational for your playing and also for everything else you do in life, I decided to make it publicly available as well. And the cherry on the cake, you will also see sneak peeks from our amazing brand new website that we've been building for the last couple of years and that is finally fully functional. Enjoy! Piano Career Academy is a brand new world for you, and it is very different from other piano programs you might have come across. It is also different from most standard school curriculums. PCA is not just about sharing information or ticking checkboxes as you move from one lesson to the next one. It's also not just about learning how to press the right notes with the right fingers. Don't worry, you will do these things as well, but they are just the tiny tip of the iceberg. Piano Career Academy is about transformation. Your hearing, your imagination, your neural pathways, your muscle memory, your reflexes and coordination, the very way your brain works, everything will be slowly rewired. What you think is possible right now will be completely transformed in just a couple of months, but only if you allow it. I am handing you the key to a whole new dimension of beauty, possibility, and fulfillment. My question is, are you willing to use it? Doing so is not hard. All you need is a bit of patience and an open mind. You see, most of us are full of beliefs and opinions. We think we know how a certain art works even before starting to learn it, and as a result, we tend to miss the most crucial aspects of it. So let go of any myths about how piano playing works that you might have picked up from society, movies, or YouTube. Replace them with curiosity and simply turn a new page. So, how does learning work here on PCA? I like to call it the immersion method. Please understand, learning an art is not about quantity. It's not about how many lessons you finish per week, how much theory you learn, or how many pieces you can play. It's all about how you do it. It's about quality and depth. The truth is that anyone can press some notes in the right order. This is easy, and there are too many apps out there that can show you how to do it. But playing with ease, freedom, and technical brilliance, playing meaningfully and expressively, telling a story when playing a piece, knowing how to decode its message, making the audience have goosebumps. No, these things are not just about talent. They can be learned through immersion. What is immersion? It literally means immersing yourself into the art you are studying every day or as often as you can, and allowing it to gradually shape the way you hear, the way you imagine, and the way you create sounds. This doesn't happen through logical understanding alone or just through memorization. It also doesn't happen in a straight line. Instead, it is a holistic process that affects all the layers of your being: subconscious, conscious, emotional, physical, and even spiritual. You see, most standard curriculums are linear. They are about crossing things off a list, one at a time. Once crossed off, the thing is considered learned, and you can move on to the next one. This type of learning only uses your mind and does not create lasting practical skills. Learning an art is a spiral, not a straight line. I call it the spiral of progress. For example, when you first hear about whole arm action, you will only understand it with your mind. As you keep practicing, however, the new information will slowly become a part of you. Knowledge, sensation, hearing, imagination, they will merge together, creating a complex skill that will keep improving with each new loop of the spiral. Whole arm action is not something you can tick off your list after completing lesson number 1 or lesson number 10. This is something you will keep improving for the rest of your life, just like I do. The same can be said about intonation, phrasing, the ability to analyze a piece, or to create a convincing character. So, how does all this affect your learning experience on our site? The most important thing is to not hurry. Understand that learning the notes is the easiest thing, and do your best to go beyond that. If you start with our course for beginners, which you can do even as an advanced player or teacher who wishes to learn the secrets of the Russian piano school, you will notice that the notes are very easy. This is done on purpose so that you have enough brain power to learn the things that actually matter: healthy technique, expressive effects, analytical abilities, pedaling skills, and so on. Now, these things are difficult even when playing a couple of consecutive notes, and they require your entire attention. Next, don't just learn from the score. Listen to my demonstrations as often as possible. Allow them to shape the way you hear and imagine the music. The clearer you visualize how a piece should sound, the better you'll be able to bring this vision into reality. Your vision shapes your technique, and not the other way around. Most technical problems are caused by an incorrect understanding of your musical tasks. Balance learning with practice. No matter how well you understand something, it will only become a skill if you keep doing it regularly and mindfully. Don't limit your learning experience to our step-by-step courses right here. You can definitely start with them, but then slowly begin exploring all the other categories, which contain insightful videos and articles that you should not miss. Next, don't look for a linear path if you are an intermediate or advanced player. The step-by-step approach is super important for beginners. But once you know the basics and you master whole arm action through non-legato, you can and should tailor your learning according to your individual strengths and weaknesses and also your preferences. I explain this in the Start Here posts for the intermediate and advanced levels. Watch our standalone tutorials in any order you wish. Don't worry, this will not sabotage your progress. Remember, you cannot tick intonation off your list once you have watched this tutorial. This is a skill you will continue to improve for your entire life, and you will notice that I demonstrate it in many tutorials, not just this one. Don't only watch tutorials marked as intermediate or advanced if you consider this to be your level. Most of our tutorials are addressed to all levels, as you can see here, because they share important fundamentals that are not taught anywhere else and are relevant for all our members, even teachers and professional musicians. Levels are only relevant when it comes to pieces, but only to prevent you from learning a difficult piece too soon. Any other tutorial, even lesson number 1 for beginners, and all tutorials featuring easier pieces can be useful for you if you have an open mind and a desire to learn. All our tutorials have many layers, and if you come back to a beginner tutorial 1 or 2 years later, you will see it with completely new eyes. Watch a tutorial whenever you have a free moment. You don't have to memorize the information. Even taking notes is optional. Simply allow everything to sink in on its own. Don't force it and don't rush it. Your subconscious mind knows what it's doing. This is what immersion is all about. If you continually expose yourself to what we teach, this will inevitably lead to deep transformation. On the other hand, if you hurry and try to finish things as quickly as possible, you will only scratch the surface, miss the most important things, you will not form a reliable skills, and you will forget everything very soon. Slow immersion is 1,000 times more effective than quick and shallow hopping from one topic to the next one. And the most important thing, don't get overwhelmed by the large number of tutorials we have here. There are no deadlines, and it doesn't matter how many of them you complete per week or month. Simply take it one lesson at a time. Fully focus on it, practice what you have learned, do it mindfully, and allow it to become a part of you. The tutorial you are currently watching is the most useful one for you right now. Be present with it and make the most of it. As long as you do not skip the non-legato stage or try to learn intermediate or advanced pieces while you are a beginner, there is no right or wrong learning order. If you surrender to this process, you will be blown away by what you can accomplish. If you force things and look for quick shortcuts, you will remain frustrated and confused. Remember, Piano Career Academy is not just about sharing information. It is about real transformation, which can only happen gradually and patiently. And a bonus tip for dessert is to not forget about our PCA Stage, a magic place where you can share your recordings, get feedback, keep track of your progress, participate in member concerts, a wonderful interactive experience that is an important part of the immersion method. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that the tips I shared today will bring true transformation and growth to your playing. Before you go, let me know what was your biggest takeaway from today's video by leaving a comment below. And make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a free tutorial. And if you wish to apply everything you just learned to your playing under my very detailed guidance, join my piano coaching program at pianocareeracademy.com by clicking on the link in the description box below. In the members area, you will find our step-by-step video course for beginners, our scale and arpeggio course, our sight reading course, and also hundreds of standalone tutorials focused on a wide range of beautiful piano masterpieces for all levels, and also important piano topics and problems. Enjoy your practice, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!